What's going on, guys? Ron Parita here from the Mac Brew, and I'm super stoked to be back with another video for you guys. Over the last couple of videos, we've been doing iMovie tutorials on the desktop. Today, we're moving on to the mobile phone. What are the best 3 video editing apps that you can get for free on iOS? The 3 apps we're going to be covering are all very different and will suit a different audience and demographic, so it's up to you guys to decide which one is going to be best for you. So the first one is probably going to be the most basic, most straightforward one, and what you would come to expect from a phone video editing piece of software. It's called YouTube Capture. It's very linear, it's very straightforward. You can both film in the app and you can film in your camera app and then import the footage later on. If you film within the app, it'll give you directions like turn the phone over sideways so you can get a 16:9 landscape view, which is how most videos should be shot. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and click the arrow at the top right. This will take you into your editor and your master timeline. All your clips are lined up here in the sequence you shot them, and you can individually click on clips to go ahead and shorten them or lengthen them from the front and the back, so you can trim from both the beginning and the end to the duration that you would want to go for. The next step, and this is one of my favorite things about YouTube Capture, is the music. You can go ahead and select music from YouTube's already licensed library. This solves a huge problem that a lot of creators, both professional and amateurs, run into, which is finding royalty-free music or getting the licenses to certain tracks. YouTube has already gathered a bunch of tracks that are really good with all sorts of tone and genres and sounds that'll suit whatever your video is going to be like. So you can find what fits for you. From there, you have 2 options. You can either upload directly to YouTube, or you can export the clip to your camera roll and then share it with your friends, family, upload to Facebook, or whatever you choose. YouTube Capture is exactly what you would want to expect from an iOS editor. Simple, straightforward, and I love the UI because it gives you some pretty powerful tools with a very, very simple approach, and that's important when you're dealing with such a small screen as on a phone as opposed to working on a desktop. Next, we have Alive. This is more of a social media app, but we're going to be using it as a video editing app. You can import footage just like you can with YouTube Capture, and you can shoot your own footage. Once you've decided what you want to shoot and what the video is going to be looking like and what it's going to be about, you can still go in, just like you can with YouTube Capture, and go ahead and tweak the duration of the clips and all that good stuff. What makes Alive a little bit different, however, is all the video effects. So they seem a little bit corny, but they can totally be fun with explosions, making little hearts on screens. They have sound effects that come with them, so it can be a fun little game to play or a fun way to spice up your videos in whatever way you so choose. You can also extend clips and effects as long as you want them to be, so it's still pretty customizable. From here, you can upload it to Alive, which it will do directly to their social media app. What I would recommend you do if you're not going to be using the social media aspect of it is download the video clip and then just delete it off the social media part. You can then use this video for Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want. And last but definitely not least, we have Magisto. It's very different from the 2 previous apps mentioned, where it involves the least amount of work for you possible. The app does a lot of auto editing for you. So let's say, for example, you went on a vacation. You took a lot of photos, a lot of videos, and you don't know what to do with them, and you don't have the time to edit them, but you do want to share them with friends and family. Magisto is going to be perfect in that you will import all those clips. It'll ask you what kind of style and tone of editing you would like, what kind of music you would like, and then it'll do the rest of the work for you. It does take a minute. It doesn't happen instantaneously, but the results I would say are pretty solid. For home videos and stuff, it's definitely usable and most definitely gets the job done. It's also a way for you to keep the memories of whatever experience you went through without having to keep hundreds and thousands of photos and videos taking up your phone storage for weeks and months at a time. So all 3 of these apps really vary, from Magisto being the least amount of work to YouTube Capture that's going to allow amateur filmmakers to really make some cool videos if they have nothing else but a phone. It's all across the board. Let me know what you think in the comments down below and which app you're going to be using most likely, if any of them, or which app you have been using. If you guys would like to see a more in-depth breakdown on how to use these apps and how to make the most of them, leave us a comment down below. We love making videos for you guys and we would love to bring those videos to you guys. Give us a thumbs up for more content like this, hit subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Thank you again so much for watching. We appreciate it. Service. We have Audio Jungle from Envato, which is also a paid service. You can find tons of sound effects and music here. In Compotech, which is royalty-free music. And then we have Sound Bible, which is also free sounds with details on what kind of licensing you have. And what we're going to be using today, which is SoundCrate.